Hello guys, today I am going to be decluttering and reorganizing my closet, my mess of a closet that's here. Also it's kind of small for me. I have a clothing rack out by my front door. It's literally by my front door. It's out in my entryway. The clothing rack is that has like dresses on it, because obviously not everything fits in there. Honestly, my goal is to get rid of that clothing rack. I want to get rid of it because it looks bad, it takes up space, like I just want it gone. I have to organize bras too that I just have in a carry-on bag on my floor. Shoes, I need to go through my shoes. There are shoes that I need to throw away, but that I'm very sad to throw away, so then I just hoard them, even though they're not really wearable anymore, which is very sad, but I have to do it. I'll show you later, but there's an area in my TV stand that I put clothes into. I have a dresser over here that I put clothes in, but my main focus is this closet for now. And I have all my pajamas up in that shelf, but they're literally so unorganized. And honestly, my main goal is to get that to be organized because I hate how unorganized it is. And then my cats crawl up there and they knock all of them down, and I just have to throw them back up there. I got some bins for it. These are kind of small, but my pajamas are all kind of on the thinner side, you know, like smaller. They're typically smaller clothes, so I think it will be fine. Maybe I'll even end up putting something else in there and moving my pajamas somewhere else. I don't know. It's a possibility. That's the goal. So you're just gonna like chill and come along with me while I do that. Okay, so we've got 3 big ass fucking bags going to Goodwill donation, and these shoes, they're like Mary Jane's, but I'm gonna be totally honest, I probably will never wear them. I have never worn them. It's time to give them away. And then we have these with just shoes that they're done for. And underwear, because I'm sorry, that's like weird. I'm not giving my underwear to donation. I don't know what, especially because they were worn so much. I just feel weird doing that. These bags are just gonna go in my car so that they're not in my house. They're just like reusable bags. So, and clothing rack, she's leaving as well. So yeah, pretty successful closet clean out. Also, it's literally so nice out today. Like, look at this lighting. It's bright as fuck. Hold up, let me breathe a second in the shade, and then we'll get a good shot. Yeah. Whew. I never knew that like blue eyes were more sensitive to sunlight. That was interesting to learn, but it honestly makes so much sense, because like even when there's no sun and it's like just like gray, I'm like dying. Like, it's bad. But yes, beautiful day outside for once, and it's probably gonna get fucking cold again with our luck. But yes, that was my declutter of my closet. I hope you enjoyed, and this is your sign to declutter your closet, especially if there's a bunch of clothes that you don't wear anymore, because I had so many. But yes. Well, anyways, bye. I'll see you later. This looks 10 times better now. It used to be just shoved with a bunch of stuff, and there still is a little bit in that right bottom corner, but it looks way better. Say hi, Angel. Here's my updated person's shoe rack. Not much has changed. There was only a few spaces that I could use, but yeah. And we have all my pajamas in here now, which is great. And then what was in there was a bunch of swimsuits, and they're all just shoved down there, and bras that were in a bag. So even though that's disorganized, it's much better than it was before. And then these are not overflowing anymore, and this looks much better. There's not so much in there that I can't even grab it. Then we have my closet. I tried to color coordinate, but honestly, like, my clothes are not very color coordinatable, if I, but I put my long skirts over here. These are all t-shirts. These are all tank tops, long sleeves, sweaters, jackets, sweatshirts are all back here, and so are my dresses. And then those are like fuzzy socks. We got some fun things there. Socks. And then we have boy short, because sometimes I like to just sleep in those. And then we have thong. Then we have just like regular underwear. And then more socks and some workout like pants and shorts up here. But yeah, it looks so much better. I'm actually so happy with it. Yeah. Hey guys, I definitely did not make an outro for that video. So this is me making an outro. Look at the camera quality is like literally top tier. Wow. But anyways, this is my outro. I hope that you enjoyed watching my closet declutter. I'm still thinking of what I'm gonna do next week for my video, but I'll come up with something. Again, this is your sign to declutter your closet if you haven't done it in a long time, and get rid of some of those clothes that you know you ain't gonna ever wear. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Love you. Mwah.